Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve the problem check for binary string. So in this question, they give a non-empty sequence of characters. Simply they give a string. We have to return if it is a binary string or not. If it is, then output is true. If not, then output is false. So what do we know? So the binary string contains only zeros and ones. So this is the core logic we are going to use. So if you see in the first example, the string is 101. So the whole string contains only zeros and ones, all the values. Just they are repeated in the random way or order. So the output is true. And in second example, the string is 75. So excluding the 1 and 0, 7 and 5 are other numbers which not present in the string. So the output is false. So this is it. So how do we solve this problem? Approach is one loop, one condition. That's it, simple. So loop. We iterate the as sequence of characters, and condition is to check if is either 0 or 1. If the current value is 0 or not 1, if it is something else, then what is the output? It is false. That's it. If execution of the total loop is completed and we found that all the characters are either zeros or ones, then the output is true. That's it. This is a small approach we are going to follow. So how? We set a loop. So for char c from, we are using a for loop. So in for loop, this how to get the character array or character sequence from the given string dot to char array using a inbuilt function. So we said we are using a loop. So the loop is completed. Here we use a loop using a for loop, which is a for each loop actually. So next it is a condition. So what is the condition? If the current value key character is not equal to 0 and the current C character is not equal to 1, then it is something else. So the what is the output? It is return false immediately after the finding. So if total loop is completed, all the values are either zeros or ones, then if condition is not true anywhere, so the output is true. So we can see the question passed all test cases hidden ones. So if you see the complexities, obviously the time is big of n because we are using a for loop, and inside the for loop the parameters are depending on the size of the input, so it is big of n. And coming to the space, we didn't use any extra space like a variables. If also we use the variables, it is big of 1. Instead we use any arrays or any collections, then it is going to be other big of n and square like that. So our code's complexity is time and space. Expected also big of n and big of 1. So it is acceptable. So this is a small approach. Two components we are using in the program, for loop and a condition. So practice this program, the checking for the binary string, and thank you for watching.